All right, everyone, here we go. This is an all signs reading, one I've been waiting to do. It's a very exciting reading, actually. It's the new moon in Aries. This is straight up energy reading. It doesn't matter what your sign is. I got a pre-shuffle here. Blew my mind because I've had the Judgment card in my head since all day yesterday. I was actually picturing it from the Witch's Tarot, which is what we're going to be using to clarify. But anyway, it's a Fool crossed by Judgment. I couldn't believe it. I damn near shit myself when I did the pre-shuffle. But you're going to like this pre-shuffle, I think. You think you're going to like this moon. And especially if you're waiting to hear from somebody. This moon's energy, lasts for a couple of weeks. And just this week alone, Pluto changing signs. The sun moving into Aries. Mars moving into Cancer. I mean, I've got a busy week here. All right, so we're getting it started big with this new moon reading, which is kind of a triple banger. This new moon coincides with the sun moving into Aries, which is the astrological new year, and it coincides with the equinox, which is when energy in nature sort of balances out. The day and night are the same length and things like that. The equinox energy this year has been particularly strong, a lot stronger than what I anticipated, and that's been coming up in a lot of readings. Let's get rolling. All right, this is the time to go moon, and that's what I'm calling it. I don't care what anybody else is calling it. For me, the energy screams, let's get going, time to go. So let's get going. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, let's do it. I'm just going to show you the pre-shuffle. You won't even need me. I already showed you the Fool, right? Well, let's go. Time to go. Crossed by Judgment, somebody wanting a second chance. Phoenix rising from the ashes, something you thought was dead, someone you thought was long gone, showing up. Something shows up. Why? Well, I'll keep going. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Strength card, Lion holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck, and a Tower bookending the Fool. The Tower bookending the Fool, just that alone, is an energy of the mama bird saying, I've had enough. You don't get to hang around the nest. Time to go, right? It's a very spur of the moment kind of action here. It's not a moon. All of the energies that have led up to this have had a lot of contemplation to them. And now we've got Mercury in Aries. We got what we talked about in that reading, and Venus in Taurus, and the pressure cooker and all of that. This is exactly what I would have expected to see. It's almost too literal. It's really amazing. And with Judgment here, it's communication, crossing communication. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody here who needs to do this. They need to do this. And what? Communicate. And I think they got the strength to do it. I do. It's one of the readings lately have shown so much indication toward communication. All right. That's just the surface energy. Who knows? The whole thing could go to shit. I have no idea. But I feel that very strongly, especially with that Tower bookending the Fool. That's not an energy that's come up very often in my readings. And those of you that have been here a while know that, right? It's not something we see all the time. Especially, and the Eight of Wands has been coming up a lot lately too. And that's communication and forward movement. There's no stagnation at all in that pre-shuffle. Nothing at all. And the Tower, it's a very strong energy. It leads to a star. And I can tell you, that's what it feels like. That whole pre-shuffle felt like a star card to me. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle universe with the influence of the new moon in Aries. Astrological new year coinciding with the sun going into Aries, coinciding with the equinox. My God, it's crazy. All right. So this is kind of a 3-in-1 reading, really. All right. Why the fuck are we here? You're expecting like another Tower or something, aren't you? No. I said, that's good. That's good. Before the cut, why the fuck are we here? The Four of Cups. Our overall energy for the reading, which I'll shuffle for after the cut, crosses this card. So that'll be interesting to see what that is. It's the Four of Cups. It's a whole lot of disappointment. That's all it is. Some energy, the incoming energy, is very disappointing. Okay. Well, we've been talking about that in other readings. That shouldn't surprise anybody. What comes after the cut? So what's the disappointment lead to? Communication. It's the Queen of Swords. It's someone just all I have in my head is this snowy owl has spotted a snowshoe hare, and once it's spotted it, the end is over. I mean, that's it. That snowshoe hare is gone. This is communication. It might be a little harsh. Could be some truth. Somebody's about to speak a truth. Someone who's disappointed that they didn't before. Okay? And again, the cut card should back up the pre-shuffle, and that sure does. That tower had a lot of energy on it. You put a tower with a fool, and that is a powerful. That is somebody making a move for sure. And again, it felt like something they needed to do, right? Need to. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Now, this can also be them, because that Queen of Swords can take care of business on their side. This could also be them sharing some disappointment and harsh truths with whatever's in their life on their side. And I think that same type of theme came up in this week's weekly reading yesterday. Okay? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm shuffling. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the new moon in Aries universe. It is Aries season after all, right? You know, it really is. Let's see where we go. Okay. Overall energy of our reading, and crossing that Four of Cups, is the Seven of Wands. Someone standing up and fighting for what they want. Oh, I get that. This is someone coming out of disappointment. Can no longer block it, can no longer hide in the shadows. This card has a lot of meanings. We'll see what's fueling it. Yeah, truth. There's truth again. I do that. I show you what's fueling it to back up my read. So you have some proof. Here it is. Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. Again, somebody's going to speak a truth here about that disappointment. I think to two sides. I think to come towards something new, which might be you. I can't predict free will. At the very least, it's what your connection showed them. But I also think they're going to be taking care of business on their side. And again, I think that theme, if I remember correctly, came up in the weekly reading. All right. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is how your person's behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And this is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. All right? You might have a super fuckwit. Look, oh my God, did the video freeze? I can't even believe it. I can't even believe how much energy is here. Hold on, I'll fix it. All right, I'm back. Jesus Christ. You might have a super fuckwit. I don't know. But I can't predict free will, but I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. All right, and you bet your sweet asses I'm going to extend this. This is a powerful reading. We got some major readings this week. Stay tuned to Steve Love Tarot this week for sure. Okay, let's do it. Right here, the energy around your connection right now. Hold on. I got to take this out. That's my overall energy, and I need it there. Go. Three of Wands. Yep. Yep, yep. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Yep. 3 wands. The flux capacitor is lit. Okay, that's it. It's lit. The DeLorean is going 88 miles an hour. And the flashing's coming through the windscreen. I mean, it's right there. It's just, we're right on the edge of something actually happened. The Four of Wands is still a very important energy here. I feel this more like a Four of Wands. Like this is, it's so close to happening, it's already about to happen. The energy, the engine of this connection is running. Okay? It is up to someone's free will, though, but it is a good way to indicate it. What here? How they behaving in the 3D? Death. Yeah, total transformation. Yeah, I get that. You hear it in my voice. I don't even believe this person. It's changed. It's somebody wants to change something. Someone wants to stand up and fight to solve a disappointment. That Four of Cups before the cut. There's truth. That Queen of Swords is holding this sword, which is fueling the overall energy, which is crossing the Four of Cups, which came before the Queen of Swords. I mean, okay. So somebody's making some changes here, and that is resulting in this connection getting refired. And I say refired because we had the Judgment card in the pre-shuffle, and I haven't been able to get the Judgment card out of my head now for a good 30 hours on the top side. Soul position. Book ending the Three of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Oh. This is interesting. All right. Pentacles usually don't belong in the soul. And what's happening right now, this is my card of the apprentice. Somebody here is doing something. Okay, I don't know what they're doing something about yet until we clarify it. But somebody here is doing something to get to the Nine of Pentacles. All right, this is, I said, these two are bookends. I said about this card, it feels like a Four of Wands to me, like it's already happened, kind of a thing. This feels like this is why. This feels like a Nine of Pentacles, kind of a thing. So somebody is already in progress here. They've already figured something out. Well, we know that by the Ace of Swords here. All right. What's the universe? We'll see what happens when we clarify that. We'll get more. What's the message from the universe? Piccolo Gal wants to tell us something. It's red with the Three of Wands. Queen of Wands. Huge, huge, I say huge, huge attraction to this connection. This connection is pulling this person. It's pulled all the meat off the bones of this person. All right, down, they got shredded down to a skeleton, and they're just looking at this connection. All roads lead to this connection, all right, that you have with this person. Either they take care of business on their side and they move towards something that this connection showed them because they want to feel that way again, or they come toward you. Okay, again, it depends. Yeah, that's just life, isn't it? But all I can tell you, this connection has forced this person to make some changes, there's no doubt. Potential final outcome for you, red with the Death card. All right, it's Four Pentacles. It's someone holding on to something. I want to say holding back out of fear, but that's not what it feels like. It's someone holding back to something. I believe, and we'll see when we clarify, because the Queen of Wands is here. Okay, and that always has an element of fakey McFakerman to it. I believe that this leads to communication for you, because I can't forget the pre-shuffle. We can't. That's an important part of the reading. I believe this leads to communication for you, but somebody holds back a little bit. Okay? And that could be also why this feels like a Four of Wands to me, like it's already happened, but it hasn't. You know, again, it's this holding back just a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see where we go. All right, let's talk to the witches. Let's do it right here. Give me the, why is the Three of Wands here? Let's clarify. This is definitely one that needs clarifying. In the baseline energy, I think this is communication. I think it is. That's the way it feels to me, but I feel like it's someone here who just, because of this energy, is holding back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I think they also, a lot of your runners are afraid of you guys. Okay, you scare them because you're emotionally open and all that. You know, that's scary for any kind of King of Wands, Queen of Wands type person. Let's find out here. Three of Wands, why is it here? Give me the energy around the connection right now. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Eight Cups, already on the way, right? Look at the girl there, already on the way. And I said I felt the Star card when I was shuffling for this reading. I felt it off that tower, because the tower leads to a star, the one that was in the pre-shuffle. I got stars all through here, and a moon, I might add, which looks really close to a new moon kind of thing. Most of it's covered. Hey, it is what it is. Either way, the energy is forward moving here. Someone here is already, I said it's already in motion with this. Somebody here has already walked away from the Eight Broken Cups. They already checked out. Already know what this connection is to them. All right. Randomly at the bottom of this deck, when I picked it up, by the way, I didn't show you. I should have. It was the Queen of Pentacles, who also showed up in the pre-shuffle. And I said this is something they need to do. Need. Okay? And that's very important. That's different than want. Much different. What's on top? Five Swords. Yes, see? There it is. We can't, again, the Queen of Wands is red with all this, and I feel some of that energy bleeding on over here. This is, it's a false victory. It's short-sighted. Okay? It's somebody here, again, energy repeats. We're just following the flow of the energy. Somebody wants to cheat the system a little bit here, a little bit, while they're on their way toward their 9 cups, which obviously is this connection. They're trying to figure out, you know, what they will say, what they won't say. Queen of Wands is always like that. Always. You know, thinks about every word that comes out and the ramifications of it. Why is the Five of Swords here? It's fine. It's still a card of victory, technically. It's a false, moderate victory, but why is it here? Yeah, Page of Wands. You're about to have a conversation with a page. Okay, I like that it's the Page of Wands at the very least. Page of Wands wants to make things work out. Page of Wands is very passionate. Okay? I like that. I don't mind that so much. I could dig this person's not just going to be diarrhea of the mouth and blurt out everything to you. Although I think it's going to be pretty easy to get it out of them with the current alignments and things, especially Mercury and Aries if you saw that reading. This is communication from a page. They could do it better, right? REO Speedwagon making another return here. I got their song In Your Letter. I talked about it once before, ringing in my head off their High Infidelity album. I don't know why. I don't even like the damn band. I don't know where it comes from. But it's something about somebody who wrote a letter and the other person saying they could have done it better. You could have said it better, kind of a thing. That's the line that's ringing. Yeah, they could. They could do better than a page. But they're always the king or queen of wands. They always reflect that. We got transformation here. We got somebody making some changes here in the 3D for sure. It's already in progress. All right? This spider has already built the web. All right? It's already there. Why is the death card here? Tell me about the death card. Okay. All right. I get it. Why is the death card here? I think I'm 100% right about that too. Tying with that, all of that. Yep. It all got backed up. That Five of Swords proves it. Why is the death card here? Because this card is red with this card, but it has to make sense with the energy of the connection. All right, here we go. Death card. Why is it here? Why? 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 That's it. Seven Cups. It's an I can't take it anymore energy. A lot of times this card reflects energy of confusion, right? Somebody here is putting a stop to it. I hate to say this about your person because I don't think they are, but your person's kind of the warlock on the hill here, this incoming energy. They're this little warlock here, this wizard. He's like, stop. Whoa, hold on. It's somebody here is just putting a stop. Their head's been going crazy. And we know that in recent readings, they've been coming up as 8 swords, 9 swords, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. In the extended for the Aries or Mercury and Aries, we had a sad horse crossed by a 9 of swords kind of energy at one point. So much so, it was such a strong energy, it made it to the title of the reading, I believe, a sad horse. Pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. What's on top? King of Pentacles, yeah. Now, somebody's changing, making some changes to the stability of their life. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, because they're just doing it. It's almost like I can't take it anymore. All this round and round, all this thinking about this, all this, that, all this. I'm fucking done. They're communicating to whatever their stability is and making some changes. Somebody put a stop to the madness of this 7 of Cups. All right, it's already happening, already in motion here, or will be during the new moon energy, right? So let's talk about the 8 of Pentacles. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Pull on Spider-Man. See where we go. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why? Okay, here we go. High Priestess. I mean that literally. This person feels high to me on some level. They're high on something. I don't mean a drug kind of thing. It's just some kind of energy around them. That's the only way I can phrase it. I wouldn't normally call the runners of this cycle the warlock on the hill, but my God, they just put a stop to all the round and round, all the madness. I don't have an 8 of swords or a 9 of swords here. I got the usual 5 of swords and Fakey McBakerman, but that's not surprising. So this isn't surprising. The High Priestess, again, somebody's working on all the shit that they pushed back, all the stuff that they carpet swept that they never want to look at. They're looking at it, all right? And it's just, and they can't get it to go away. It's stuck in the web. Can I phrase it like that? It's a web. I showed you the web. What's on top? Yeah, the Emperor taking control. Somebody's taking control of what they carpet swept. Again, the energy flow is this to this. That said, with the 7 of Cups and the way I described it, it felt like I'm done. It was like a Calgon take me away moment. I can't take it anymore, right? It's just, yeah, like that. Make it stop. And that's kind of what they did here. The wizard yelled stop, and it stopped. And now somebody's taking control. It's just an energy of control. That's why this is here. Why is the Emperor here? 5 of Wands. Again, they can't push it away. The Emperor is here because they can't push it away. That's what it's saying. It's what I said about the web. It's already as it comes up from the depths, it gets stuck in a web of energy. It gets stuck on the surface of the soul. They can't help but look at it. There's nowhere to carpet sweep it anymore. This is the weakest energy as I read energy off the cards, this Five of Wands. So yeah, it's already in motion. And again, your person's propensity is to try to cheat the system a little bit. But this almost feels like an autopilot. We keep seeing this Eight of Wands, this forward movement. It's a juggernaut energy, meaning it can't be stopped once it gets going. All right, let's see here. And the universe keeps backing that up. That's just the message that keeps coming in. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands. All right, let's talk about the Queen of Wands. And this bodes well. These cards up here are red with this card. So my last card out is 8 Wands of communication. I said this is probably going to lead to communication the way I felt it, but they're holding back a little bit because they're probably not going to be diarrhea of the mouth. But I think it'll be pretty easy to get them to open up. All right. Why is the Queen of Wands here? What else you want to tell us, universe? This is separate from the reading, but it is red with the energy of your connection. All right. So, and I don't always tell you it's separate from the reading, so I think that's a dominant message here. Let's find out. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is Fakey McFaker? Okay. All right, look at this. They just do not shuffle anymore, Steve. Okay. 10 Pentacles crossing it. Somebody here has led such a phony life. Okay, that's the message that's separate from the reading. The universe just wants you to know that you were right. Whatever the hell that means to you, to somebody watching, it could just be one person. You were totally right. They're so full of shit. They really are. Nobody living this happy life. Even the dog's not happy in their world. It's all fake. It's all phony. They lock the dog in the closet when nobody's around. They don't even play with it. Oh my God, somebody's coming over. Take the dog out. Take the dog out. Okay, right. You know, the dog is on there because it helps make it look like a happy home, that kind of thing. It's all bullshit. Somebody here wants this with you, though, or saw it in your connection. One or the other. What's on top? Yeah, look who's back. The warlock on the hill. 7 of Cups. In this case, it's the almighty Wizard of Oz, in this case. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, right? It's right there. It's red with the 5 of Swords. That's why I say that. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, this person here, it's a real smoke and mirrors show. Their whole life. It's a real smoke and mirror. But and that energy, your life, the life you live, creates, or it doesn't create. We don't create energy, but it radiates an energy, shall we say? Okay, and that energy can stick to us. So your person, the universe is trying to say, don't hold them holding back too much against them. Okay, this is acquired. They've learned this behavior by sitting in this energy too long. Okay, this phony bullshit, right? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Yeah, the Fool. Time for me to fly. REO Speedwagon coming back again. I swear to God, I do not like that. You could search my music collection. You will not find an REO Speedwagon fucking song. Time for me to fly. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn out relation, enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. That's the lyric. And it's there. The moment I saw the fucking card. And these cards are tied with these, and we had REO Speedwagons in your letter up here. That's how they feel about their life on their side. They're all done with this spinning nonsense. This card crossed over here, so it ties to that. They're all done with the phoniness. Done. Done. It's somebody here, but up here, this is you talking to a page. Okay? I think you make them nervous. I think for the ones that show up, and I'm going to have some Empress empathy for this person a little bit. For the ones that show up, I think they're scared, pissing their pants at you. Not because you're physically bigger. You might have a big burly construction worker person. It doesn't matter. Emotion is more powerful than that. I don't care how much they can bench press, 500, 600, 700 pounds. Doesn't matter. The emotions are stronger. Love is the most powerful force in the universe that we have to contend with. It's what the soul is made of. This person, they're going to try to find, again, I think they just hold back You know, I don't think it's anything to hold too much against them under this energy. It all feels very automatic to me, like it's just happening and they can't believe it's happening. I can't believe what I just did. It's like that. That's the way it feels. All right, and if that's the way it feels, that's the way it is. That's how I feel it. All right, here we go. Four Pentacles. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see. The Fool. Yes, you're about to have a conversation with a page. Some of you. I can't say all. It's not possible. But it's a high percentage. I can tell you that. I know that. Because there's too much communication coming out here for it to be a low percentage. The universe wouldn't do that. It don't make sense. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Why is it here? Final on this, universe. Boy, you really want me to shuffle for this one, don't you? Yeah. Okay. That's it. We done. Crossed by the Queen of Cups. Again, everything I just said. All right, this is new territory to this person. This is my desert queen. It's that cup. It's just empty. Please fill the cup. Fill the cup. It's someone here who holds on to a lot of love, and they know that if they don't get it, it's going to be a while. If that tide goes out, it's going to be a long time. There's a lot of love here. It just scares the shit out of them. That's all. It really does. What's on top? 10 Swords. This is red with the King of Pentacles. This is their stability that they're taking care of business on, making some changes on with the Death card there. Yeah, this is it. This is as close to a divorce as the universe is ever going to get. It's definitely a separation. It is definitely the love is gone at the very least. No longer does the King of Pentacles hold some luster for this person. No longer. Why is the 10 Swords here? That's why. Oh, come on. Oh, why am I your second favorite? Did you see what I just did? I just pulled the Empress. That's why it's here. And the Empress is red with the 8 of Wands. That's the driving energy. That's the attraction. That's the reason it's all moving forward. It's all happening is this Empress energy. Somebody here does not want this to be over, but they're afraid to open up. But at the same time, there's a lot of love here. It's all Calgon, take me away. Which is for those of you that are young, if you're in your 20s or something like that, you don't know what I'm talking about. First of all, if you're in your 20s, fuck you. But secondly, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's an old commercial. It usually was like a bubble bath. And it started with a lady who had kids screaming around her usually, and everything's going crazy, water boiling over in the kitchen, and she yells, Calgon, take me away. And the next thing we see, she's in a nice relaxing tub, chilling out. Your person is basically yelling, Calgon, take me away. That's basically what's going on. Because they can't help but feel this connection and what it showed them. Yeah, I think they probably hold back. This is definitely communication. There's no doubt about that. It's red with communication. It's a better card than what I thought was going to come out here. I'll tell you that. At the end of the day, oh, and by the way, are you wondering, Steve been talking about the star card and I didn't see the star card. Mom, he sucks. He talked about the star card. It didn't even come up, really, because it's fueling the Queen of Cups here. There it is. Little bike shorts and all for the sensors here. There it is. Right there. All right? I felt it around that 8 of Cups, for sure. Person's already in motion here. These energies, they already know that they need to do this. When they do it, I don't fucking know. There's no time in the energy. And you may have a super fuckwit who doesn't come towards you, and your message here is, man, do they want to. Holy crap, did you change everything. You caused all this change going on their side. This connection caused it. End of the story. End of it. Let's go. Let's pull 3. I gotta go pull some wicked voodoo on this. This is a cool reading. I like this reading. All right, finally. Damn, I'm going to love every reading this week. I am, because this energy is hot. It really is. It's amazing. Oh, all right, here we go. The Pluto reading will surprise you. I'm going to take you in some directions on that one. Let's find out where we go here. Let's first see what else the universe has to tell you. I don't have a devil on the table. I tell you what, I don't. And I got your person here. Jesus. The wizard. All right, let's see. Give me 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else you want to tell all my empresses here before we go. You're reflecting as the empress. I'll tell you, that is irresistible. It is. Now, if you're someone sitting out there going, I don't have a runner, you know, they're long gone, they just watch you because you're funny. Okay. Well, sometimes I'm funny and sometimes I'm not. But this can be a new soulmate who you don't know about yet, who's setting it up so that they can come meet you. They don't know who you are, you don't know who they are, but they're about to go through all this, right? Because they picked up on some kind of energy. It doesn't have to be you. This type of energy can be triggered by watching TV, going to the movies. You got some favorite movie star, right? Oh, she hot or he hot or whatever. And you start daydreaming about that person. That can activate things inside you, which can then, like energy attracts like energy, actually draw in soulmates, actually bring them in, or have you wanting to feel the way you feel for that in those daydreams out in the real world. So this can be somebody who's just taking care of business, who you don't even know yet, who finds you. You just find each other, and you have a soul recognition. And now, because you've brought your vibration up, and they're not going to be a runner, you're not going to be a runner, nobody runs, and they all live happily ever after. Right? This can be that. All right? So keep that in mind here. If you're here for a reason. You're not here because I'm funny. All right? There's plenty of funny out there. You'll find it. All right? I ain't that funny. All right, here we go. Here we go. I ain't that funny to sit through this shit. Tell you what. Give me 3 cards from the bottom. Let's go. You don't know what you don't know. I'll rip off Dr. Phil again. All right? For most of you, this is your runner. But I am talking to the few people that are here that think they don't have one. Oh, that was long ago. I just enjoy watching these. No. There's something going on. Okay? You've raised your vibration. There's something going on. And I'm telling you, this can happen without even crossing paths with the soulmate. Those energies can be activated to make changes and do all kinds of things. The energy right now for this entire year is one of change. Okay? It's one of restoration. It's a powerful year. All right. All right, fine. The devil, the 5 of Swords, that ties to this 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. And crossing the 5 of Swords over here is the Chariot. This is love conquers all. Well, I already gave you a big speech about how I don't care if your person bench presses 500, 600, 700 pounds. It doesn't matter. They're afraid of you. Love is powerful. It's the most powerful force that we deal with. It's a very powerful energy. It changes things. It can make people tremble at the knee. Big giants make them tremble at the knee. Love is it's the love that they feel, however it's welled up inside them. Okay, that they've been holding on to that can't be welled up anymore. That High Priestess crossing here, it's all on the surface. It can't be re-carpet swept. There's no carpet to put it under. Someone took the carpet away. All right, and what's happening is we're moving forward with a lot of determination in the energy, away from 5 Swords, away from this behavior. They're coming in probably under 5 Swords energy because it's here. That's why you're talking to a page, but that's because of the fear, and we've already explained that. But what this connection is doing is this person is healing all these things, all these hang-ups, all these things that have held them back. The energy is getting dissipated. This is some powerful, it's not the most powerful, but it is some powerful angel energy right here. And it's really nice, and it is flowing. It is a flow. I'm drawn to the yellow up here at the top. So again, this is good. This is good. Somebody definitely taking care of business, as I predicted. You know, that's been coming up in the readings. We've been seeing it. Just for fun, underneath this Chariot, it's a page. So yeah, because of the 5 of Swords energy, you're probably talking to a page. But somebody here, it's almost automatic. It feels like it's a raging, a chariot out of control just coming in. They don't even know how or why this is happening. It's just all happening. Okay? It's all happening at once. That's your reading. I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on this. Now I got a devil. Yay! But I'm going to pull on what's going on their side for sure with this 10 Swords, with this King of Pentacles, and this Death card here. Definitely going to do that. I'm going to pull on how this new moon affects you, the DF, who is showing up here as the Empress, which they don't want to be done. Do not. Absolutely not. And I'll pull Pyramid and a timeline and whatever the hell else I feel like pulling. It'll be my usual fare and maybe some extra, who knows. Either way, it'll be some wicked voodoo. If you want it, the link is in the extended. The link is in the extended. I hope not. The link is in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And just for fun, 9 Wands, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. You know what? I don't think it'll be too hard to get this person to open up under these energies. There's not much left here. 9's of the end in tarot. The Moon is red with the Knight of Wands. I think this person will open up like crazy. If you can get them to relax, I think you might end up talking to a knight. A little antsy Knight of Wands, but it's still better than a page. We'll take it. All right? All right. I'm going to go pull the extended right now. Link is in the description. Good luck.